Hey Dave, Wolfman Jeff here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm going to keep this short because a lot of it's pretty obvious. A little dicey insofar as I was kind of worried through a lot of the match as our players kept falling to the ground. I do think we were aggressive through the whole match. We were dominant through the whole match. Second half, so much more. But Bellegarde going down early was concerning because we're already short on attacking players. And then Neto having to leave with a hamstring. It felt dreadful. And then the second half, they came back in. And though I think we were dominant in the first half, second half, we really turned it up a few notches. And so with four of our top, or at least three of our top attacking players, and then Bellegarde, who's a good attacking player, out, that was a little concerning, but it was amazing to see how we filled in those gaps. And at no point did the Wolves feel like they had lost again because of injuries. They were passionate, and they took it to Fulham, and some wonderful play. That was fantastic to see. I do think Ryan Aït-Nouri may be man of the match. He just really filled in and stepped up. He's just everywhere. He covered it around. João Gomez was everywhere. The goal from Semedo that ended up being the butt ball. That was interesting. Semedo had another fantastic time. Santi had one of the better performances I've seen him in a Wolves shirt. So I was concerned with, we did have Dawson out. I think Santi is there. He's got there. And then Frazier, I think, did a really good job up front. So pleased. I am concerned about the shrinking of our sides, but I know we already have a small side, but I think it's the fact that we've got four of our attacking players that are injured. So we're going to see how we get into how things are going to play as we go into the FA Cup this next week. Hopefully we get some of them back. And then we do have a week off after that. So I'm hoping that by the time we come back from that, then we might be able to get some of these players back. But I really loved the fight that we had, and that they had every reason to be concerned, but the players didn't give up. So I love that fighting spirit. Love our team. Always Wolves.
Hey, great result. So Wolves 2, Fulham 1. Didn't play very well in the first half. Fulham could have easily scored. Bellegarde and Neto going off, terribly disappointing given the fact that Hwang and Cunha are already out. The last thing we need right now is to lose forward players. Bueno coming in defence, I thought he did pretty well. Once again, stating the case that we do have a backup for Dawson. Obviously, disappointing to also have Dawson out due to cards. But it is what it is. Fulham are not an easy team to play, especially of late. So, they come to Fortress Molineux, and, with the crowd behind the team, they got the result again. For me, man of the match would be Lemina. He was all over the pitch, up front, at the back, should have scored towards the end, and I think he'll be kicking himself for that. But not going to complain too much. Gary O'Neill, I said to my friend at half time, it was 0-0, and to be fair, Fulham looked like they should be in the lead. But I said to my friend, despite the fact that Bellegarde and Neto have gone off, Gary O'Neill's going to have a word. There's going to be some changes, some strategic changes to the team, and I still feel pretty confident that we can win this game, maybe 2-0. And the two goals came extremely fortunate. Let's face it, the goal from Semedo that bounced off someone's bottom and trickled over the line. But a great goal set up by Totti Gomez for Aït-Nouri to put in the back of the net. Very, very happy with the result. We're back up to 8th. Teams around us can get points back, but we have to be happy. 8th place. Thank you very much, Gary O'Neill. Always Wolves.
Hey Dave, Noah here from beautiful Chicago, Illinois. So it ends Wolves 2, Fulham 1 at Molineux. I think overall, very interesting lineup from Gary O'Neill, going with the back four instead of his trusted back 3/5 that we use a lot of the time. In turn, we looked a little bit shaky, I think, and we should have at least been down 1-0 at halftime. Wilson was put through on goal for Fulham, put it wide. Saw did enough to put him off, I think, closed down the angle well. And then Tosin hit the crossbar from close range. Bellegarde and Neto going off injured in the first half just felt absolutely dismal, honestly. It just, the attacking front line is so decimated right now. It's absolutely insane. It's the last thing we needed. And then, the first goal that we scored, a good ball into the back post by Sarabia. Totti falls right to him and squares the ball back for Aït-Nouri, who fires it home. Goal was very much deserved. We looked hungry coming out of the half and had a lot of desire. Whatever ONeal said in the halftime break just did absolute wonders, I think. And then the second goal we scored, really good ball from Joao to Fraser, who timed his run absolutely perfectly. It looked like the chance had gone, but it fell to Gomez again, who flicked it or backheeled it to Semedo, who shot it. It was not on target, but it deflected in anyways. And you don't score if you don't shoot, obviously. Fulham late consolation. The only thing I'll say is we just didn't keep the clean sheet. That's the only thing with that goal that we conceded. Into 8th place for now. Man of the match, definitely Lamina. I think he's one of the most underrated players in the Premier League by far. But also a big shout out to Santi Bueno, Semedo, Aït-Nouri, Joao Gomez, of course. And then I think most importantly, Jose Sa made some massive saves today as well, especially towards the end. Overall match rating, I give it a 7.5. It's on to the quarterfinal next weekend against Coventry to potentially go to Wembley. Also, shout out to Dinny, and then David Copy for making it out to the match today at Molyneux with you, Dave. So anyways, enjoy the 3 points, everyone. Enjoy the well-deserved 3 points, and take care. Enjoy your weekend, all that good stuff. And always Wolves.
Hey Dave with New York Wolves on tour here. As some of your watchers may recognise, I'm at the bar at the Novotel. Just got back from the Fulham match. Sorry I couldn't meet up with all of you. It's been a bit of a hectic day. I've had loads of. We just drove down from Wales this morning and my brother and a bunch of other people tonight, and just a bit hectic around the match. So anyway, good win, really good win. I didn't see that coming. After the first half, we were a bit lackluster. Fulham had better chances. I'm not going to say they looked the better team, but they certainly had a little more of the clear-cut chances. And then obviously with Bellegarde going off in the first 10 minutes, and then Pedro pulling up towards the end of the first half, I was thinking, oh dear, a 0-0 ball draw would be good for us at this point, and basically kiss goodbye to Europe. But credit to the lads, what a performance in the second half, considering we had so many players out. Absolutely brilliant to put Fulham to the sword like that. A couple of really nice goals, a couple of other chances that we didn't take, but ideally on another day you would see those going in. So really important victory. Silly goal at the end. I don't think even Fulham fans celebrated because it was so close to the end that it wasn't going to make a difference. So good win. We're up to 8th, I think, again. But all the teams around us didn't play today, so we'll see how that plays out. But hey, all we can do is win our matches. So great result, really good result. Really happy today, and on to the Coventry quarter-final. And the team we're going to be able to put out there. I should mention, magnificent performance from Lamina today. He ran his socks off, and Gomez, Aït-Nouri was looking really dangerous. Santi didn't put a foot wrong. Kilman, Semedo had a great game and goal. Honestly, I think everybody who played. Fraser got a standing ovation coming off as well. I think everybody out there today, the first teamers and the people that are helping to fill in for injured players, did fantastically well. So as long as we have that sort of attitude and effort, I think we'll continue doing well. So that's it. Up the Wolves.